Hi there, my name's Josh, and today I'm going to be going over how to change your oil. And it used to be that if you were to go to work every day and you wore a shirt like this with a white collar, you wouldn't be caught dead changing your own oil. Well, turns out nowadays you can have a desk job and still change your oil because it's quite a simple process. So today I'll be going over the items that you need to change your oil, what tools you'll need. I'll be going over why it's important to change your oil. And I will also be showing you step by step on how to change your oil as quickly as I can, within 4 to 6 minutes to be exact. I'm going to try it. Alright, so I'm going to take you outside and show you how to do it. So we're here outside now, and I'm on the ground, that way I can show you everything that you need to use whenever it comes to changing an oil, or some things are kind of optional. The first thing I would suggest is proper PPE, some safety glasses. I don't have any clear ones on me, so I'll use my sunglasses, but they work just as good. Some gloves. Sometimes whenever you change your oil right after having your vehicle been driven for a while, your oil can come out pretty hot. So these help with that. Sometimes the oil just goes straight through them and it still hurts, but this will also keep you from busting up your knuckles a little bit. Some other things you might need are, these are ramps. They take the place of a floor jack, which basically this is a hydraulic floor jack, 2 1/4 ton, which can lift up the front of my truck no problem. You need these 2 items if you can't fit underneath your vehicle, if it's that low to the ground. You need a funnel. The funnel is so that after you drain your oil from your oil pan, which is located at the bottom of your truck or car, this way you can fill your engine back up with oil. You need drip pan, oil pan, that way you can collect all the old oil that comes out of your engine after you take out the drain plug. And this is a useful item to have, is a filter wrench, and this is so that you can take out your filter if it's stuck on there pretty good. Normally I keep mine about hand tight, so I don't ever really need to use these. And then you need a basic socket set, and the socket set is so that you can take out, I'm trying to get to my socket set. Alright, I got it. This is a socket set, so you can take your drain plug out. So, now that you know the items, some of the reasons why it's important to change your oil is, first of all, oil helps everything run smoothly in the engine. Your pistons go up and down, and there's a lot of friction that builds up in your engine from the pistons moving up and down, and there's a lot of other moving parts in there, but that's the main one you got to worry about. And for any vehicle, friction's always a bad thing. You don't want friction because it creates more heat than you need to, and it'll just cause everything to break down. In a combustion engine, there's many explosions that happen in each chamber, and whenever those little explosions happen, the oil helps draw the heat out of those explosions, so it keeps your engine cooler. That's another example of why changing your oil is important. The other thing is it prevents carbon buildup inside of your engine. For example, if you have a vehicle and you've ever noticed that there's a lot of brake dust on your wheels, that's pretty much because of the metal on metal. There's a lot of metal coming off. One's more dense than the other, more firm, I guess you could say. The one's a harder metal, and basically the same thing inside your engine. The oil helps prevent that. So the process of changing your oil, first and foremost, that's my truck. Okay, I'm going to quickly run through the steps on how to change your oil. Here is my oil filter. It's located on top of the engine. Make sure you know where that's at. You take the cap off using your oil filter wrench. Take the filter out, save it for recycling later. Then come underneath your vehicle. I already have my drain pan right there. Right above it, you'll see a bolt. You take that bolt out. That's your drain plug for your oil pan. All the oil will come out. Once the oil stopped coming out, put the drain plug back in. Then what you do is come back up to the top of your engine, or wherever your oil filter is located. Put the new filter in that you purchased, or you should have purchased, and then come over here to where the cap is, to where you fill your oil at and on your engine block. Take the cap off, put all your new oil in, make sure your filter is nice and tight, everything's tight there, and your drain plug is nice and tight. Don't over tighten it though. A lot of people like to strip those drain plugs. Alright, and that's pretty much the steps for changing your oil. I could go more in depth. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Alright, all done changing the oil. We're back inside now. So a few of the things I went over are the items that you're going to need to change your oil, why it's important to change your oil, and also the steps on changing your oil. Sorry I didn't have a better presentation. I didn't need an oil change at this time, unfortunately, and fortunately at the same time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned a little bit off of it, and if you guys have any questions, like I said, let me know. Alright, have a good one.